One heart, one dream.
Et hjärta, en dröm. En français, on dit un cœur, un rêve.
One heart, one dream. एक दिल, एक सपना.
Maccabiah na oniro.
Eins Herz, ein Traum. Un corazón, un sueño.
Once every 4 years, thousands of Jews from around the globe come to Israel to take part in the third largest sporting event on earth, the Maccabiah. In 2009, more than 7,000 Jewish athletes from 50 countries competed in the year's biggest athletic competition, the 18th Maccabiah Games, Maccabiah High.
We are from Great Britain. We are the elite athletes, the cream of the cream.
First on the agenda, a spectacular welcome evening for athletes, officials, and guests.
USA!
The weather's nice, the girls are nice.
Yeah, Maccabiah, go USA!
Я из России, мы борцы!
Nowhere else in the world can you meet so many Jews in such a short amount of time. And there's good hummus.
Like American football didn't really make sense.
This was just the first in an unforgettable series of events. They included a gala concert with the Israel Philharmonic, the Yakir Maccabi Awards for Lifetime Achievement in the Maccabi Movement, a Friday cocktail for hardworking volunteer delegation heads.
The tune of the orchestra depends on all and every player in the group.
The memorial ceremony for victims of the bridge tragedy.
We will never forget the passing of Greg, Yeti, Elizabeth and Warren.
I thank every person here from abroad and from Israel for giving your talent and your resources and your effort to making Maccabiah Chai.
The 18th Games were another link in a chain of Maccabiah tradition stretching back 78 years to before Israel's independence. The Maccabiah vision, Israelis and Jews from around the diaspora matching their brains with strength and beauty.
I think it's an amazing event. I think it's only to the credit of the Jewish people, and it's such a display of unity, a display of strength. For once, people don't just look at us and say it's conflict or here's a Jew, who's another one on Wall Street or another one in high tech. Like, these are Jewish athletes. Some of them are Olympic gold medalists. Some of them are world champions. Some of them are young and starting are going to be world champions. And events like the Maccabiah for a lot of them is like the first big international competition they compete in, and then they go on to win Olympic medals, and it's a great start, and it's something to be so proud of. It shows that we're not just smart, we're physically talented too.
It's something special, it's something for Jews. So it's, you see people from all these different countries, and everybody can talk freely and talk about what they want to talk about and not worry about anti-Semitism. It's quite nice.
Maybe Jews are causing troubles, but to have so many Jews is a pleasure. Welcome.
בפתיחה לשבת ולהיכנס ולראות שכולנו יהודים.
There are 8,000 athletes, tens of thousands of spectators, and we're all singing Hatikva.
It's really hard to explain with words. It's just the feeling of walking into the stadium in the opening ceremony and just looking at the crowd and people screaming your country's name and cheering for you. It's speechless.
In a breathtaking opening ceremony, delegations of top Jewish athletes from around the world march into the stadium. Touched by the moment, a sense of belonging unites them all as one Jewish people.
אתם מייצגים 65 מדינות, אבל מעל הכל אתם מייצגים עם אחד, יחיד ומיוחד, עם ישראל. אני מבקש מכם לעלות לארץ.
home and be able to run.
Three goals. The more important is the team. Team win, I be happy.
More than 30 branches of sport at more than 75 venues around Israel. This is the reality of the Maccabiah, a celebration of Jewish athletics, tradition, and pride. The courage of the Maccabees expressed in sports, the strength of unity born of shared traditions. Aquatic sports kick off the competition, charged with the expectation of records broken and set.
תראו את הפריצה עכשיו של ג'ייסון לייזק, נמרוד שפירא באור מאחוריו. יש לנו אפשרות לשיא ישראל. ג'ייסון עוצר, 47-78. לא, היה בישראל דבר כזה.
It's a great meet. I'm glad to be here and I was really anticipating my first race. I'm glad to get it over with. I've done the World Championships so many times. I figured if I was ever going to do the games here, this was the year and I couldn't wait for 4 more.
כיף לא נורמלי.
The Masters events give the champions of the past another chance to show what they're made of. This is the true spirit of sport.
אתה יודע, זה אחת החוויות המתקנות שהיו לי בחיים. אני היהודי המהיר ביותר בקבוצת הגיל שלי בעולם.
For me, this is my 6th. The Maccabiah is one aspect to bring people to Israel, to learn about, to see firsthand the struggles that Israel, has to face on a day-to-day basis. It's an educational and history lesson for the young kids that come here.
Junior competitions bring together 1,500 young athletes to encounter Israel and make new friends from everywhere.
Sports are very important. If you see a lot of people there, if they don't do sports, they're not very happy. Like sports, it brings like a life to you. You make friends during sports. You feel you can accomplish things during sports. You feel powerful during sports. So I feel that the Maccabiah bring all sports together to do a wonderful event.
It's a better atmosphere, to be honest with you, than the Olympic Games. Everybody at the Olympic Games, a lot of people are too serious, I think, and they don't really get to enjoy it as much.
זה, בוא נגיד, שילוב של תחרויות מעורבב עם המון אהבה וכיף.
It is different. Well, everybody's last name is Goldberg.
Seen it before, but it gets better every time.
It was us versus Israel only. So I told my teammates, if they can't give me a big lead by the time I get it, I have to be right behind Yuri, the Israeli guy, so I have a chance. Because if he's behind me, it's going to be a lot worse. Both of us were neck and neck that 100 meters. That really, it was something I'll never forget. There was a lot of importance in the competition, but for this specific event, I think it was more about connecting with Jewish athletes. It meant something special because you relays, usually you're a part of a big team. I never really had that, but this time it was something that really meant something to me, so it was cool.
Maccabiah is number 1.
To see modern Israel, a young Jewish state anchored in history.
Good morning.
tours and hikes around the country bring them face to face with legends and wonders, with hearts as warm as the summer sun. Any time is the right time to get in touch with the Jewish soul. Bar mitzvahs at the Kotel.
I've meant to get round to it, and I've said that for 40 years. Now I've got there.
את החוויה הזאת, להיות בארץ וליהנות מכל רגע בארץ הקודש, זה משהו מאוד מרגש.
אני אומר שאני גר עם הלב שלי בארץ ועם הרגליים שלי במקסיקו.
להיות כמו היום בטיול שאנחנו הולכים באותם הדרכים של השופטים, של המלכים, של הנביאים. זה משהו שבאף מקום לעולם, למרות שאתה תהיה עשיר בכסף, לא תוכל ליהנות מלהיות חלק מההיסטוריה של העם היהודי.
A massive event like this demands top-notch organization and logistics.
Phone calls, everything goes crazy, emails, maps.
These are just a few of an army of volunteers who keep the Maccabiah running smoothly.
Right. Kim.
בוקר טוב. בוקר טוב.
At 7 o'clock each Maccabiah morning, delegation heads join with the organizing committee.
Morning, everyone.
There are problems to solve, schedules to keep, and challenges to face together for success.
I would like to tell everybody that the party for the young people yesterday, for the youth, was wonderful. I think it was the most beautiful party I've seen. Everything was wonderful there. Congratulations for everyone who did this party. Thank you very much.
To have 7,000 athletes, participants coming to Israel, I mean, this, as far as I estimate that this is about the 4th largest Olympics in the world.
Young athletes encounter the reality of Israel 2009, and that includes this reality. Israelis loved Maccabiah Chai. Popular Maccabiah Pop Mac events. Pop Mac cycling in Tel Aviv. The Pop Mac National Beach Sports Day. The Maccabiah went green on pristine beaches awash with games and players.
The Maccabiah is about being competitive, about winning, about having fun, but the most important thing is about finding an Israeli Jewish girl.
שיבואו לעשות איתנו קידוש.
Can we do a kiddush tonight?
We can do every day.
The finals begin, a sign that the games are winding down. The excitement reaches a peak, and champions are crowned. The final day has arrived. It's time to gather memories and share them. Time to bid farewell.
I didn't fall in love. I met a lot of good friends, but no, oh, you know what? Where is she? I might have fallen in love. There's a girl back there that's very cute. I think she left. She left. It's not gonna work.
What are we doing?
They asked me if I fell in love, and I said maybe.
Maybe?
I might have fallen in love with a very beautiful girl.
Now it's like romantic music, okay?
Yeah. Here. That's as loving it's gonna get, I think.
Good.
Happy? Embarrassed?
Thank you, Dustin.
We are one people, one heart. We salute you. We thank you for the summit of greatness. Your home is where your heart is. Wherever you may go, carry Israel with you.
You are proud of a great tradition that began with the first Maccabiah in 1932. Share the Maccabiah message, speak with your friends and families. Remember the sight, the sounds, the taste of Israel.
This was the best Maccabiah ever.
Swept up together in the strong pulsating beat of the Maccabiah closing ceremony. All of us together, one family, with one heart.
It's been great fun, and I just want to say thank you to everyone who organised it, everyone who made it possible, and it's just amazing.
I'm 27 years old, and I'm making Aliyah.
The Maccabiah, planting the seeds that sprout into one Jewish nation.